Welcome to Adulting with Joyce Pring. Watch the full video of this episode on my channel, www.youtube.com/JoycePringTV. And if you want to level up your adulting game, check out joycepring.com/collections for my digital products and courses. I feel like I've figured my 20s out pretty well. But now that I'm in my 30s, I got married 4 years ago. I now have 2 kids. And I literally feel like I am starting over and I'm so overwhelmed. What advice would you give to me and to other women out there who might feel like they're starting over and they feel like all the other stuff that was working in their 20s, the stuff that they were doing in their 20s, you can't do that anymore because you've got the mortgage, you've got the dogs, you've got a family, you've got all these other things. You have to upgrade your skincare because the moisturizer and sunscreen doesn't work wonders anymore. What would be your advice for a lot of women who feel that they have to start over now? Because I'm only discovering now that self-growth and self-improvement, it's not linear. Like it doesn't go like, okay, everything's better now. It goes up and down. And it's overwhelming when you're in the throes of it, when you have to restart, when you have to redesign your life. What would be your encouragement for people who are going through that?
Yeah. I mean, one idea that really helps me, and you said it before, is understanding and accepting that we have seasons in life. Like life is not always, each year gets better and better and better, right? It's not linear. That's what I used to think. I used to think, oh, each year has to be like, you're always moving up, which, if you zoom out, yes, you are always growing and it's always trending upwards, hopefully. But when you zoom into the daily and it's ups and downs, and you have low seasons, you have high seasons, and it's just embracing that and being okay with, like, I don't have to compare my best today to my best last year because it's a completely different season. And I can't speak to you because you have 2 kids already and you're doing a lot. I get overwhelmed with my life too, and I'm not even there yet, right? But also women do a lot. So you have to give yourself credit that you don't have to be perfect. I think a big part of it is also letting go of perfectionism. It's like, I think that's everybody struggles with that, right? And especially women who try to be perfect in every area of life. It's really internal. I think you're overwhelmed because you set your standards so high. You set your standards here, and yet the more things you add to your plate, it's harder to stay at this level. You're spreading yourself thin if you just keep adding stuff. So it's all about prioritizing you have to reprioritize. Like when you add new things to your life, maybe you can't make time for certain things that you used to do in your 20s, but because other things are now more important. But I think the best advice really is just to give grace to yourself, be gentle to yourself, because it's not about being perfect. Like you're already doing amazing.
Yeah, I love that. I think it's a reminder for us all, especially in a fast-paced and likes-driven society we're in. If you're not perfect and if you're not, you're right. It's not easy. And it's constant pressure. Like before, when we were younger, it's pressure from people that are close to us. But now it's pressure from everybody that has a handle on your social media or at work. And it's a lot. It's a lot to digest, and grace and kindness and really taking it step by step and season by season is the best thing that we can really do. That's it for this episode of Adulting with Joyce Pring. If you liked this podcast, please don't forget to use the hashtag Adulting with Joyce Pring, and also check out www.joycepring.com for the show notes, and tag me on social media with at Joyce Pring. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Paalam!